Alright, let me get real for a moment here. Here at TechRodent, the channel which I run, I pride myself heavily in delivering honest content for people to watch and see. This is because as a consumer myself, if I lie to you guys just to get views and to make a product look good, if any one of you went and bought said product and it turned out to be horrible, then I would honestly feel like crap, because not only would that be really scummy of me, but I would have also wasted your time and money, and I don't want that. I want you guys to make a good and informed purchasing decision if my reviews are the deciding factor. Now, sometimes a company can send something to me for review, and sometimes with good reason I decide to heavily criticize it for any of the issues that it might have. When I do that, of course, I do it fully expecting that the company would be unhappy with me and would not like to work with me again, and I would totally understand that, because after all, I would have cost them sales and revenue. So what is better, but usually more rare, is a company acknowledging my criticisms and complaints and taking that and improving their product, but here we are with just that. So the guys over at Illegear saw the review that I did of their Ionic, were understandably upset, but instead of deciding not to work with me anymore, they instead, went and fixed the issue that was pointed out, namely that atrocious keyboard. They then got in contact with me and told me that they acknowledged that the keyboard on the Ionic that, they sent me was flawed, and so they changed it entirely, told me that it's now fixed, and that they would like for me to look at it again because they wanted people to know that they were listening closely to feedback. So here we are. They sent me a new Ionic 15 that they said is from their new batch, and so I tested it again and I typed this script on it. And I can safely say that yes, they did fix the issues with the keyboard, and now the typing experience on it is pretty good. The audible creaking that was present before on some of the keys are gone, and as far as I can tell, I haven't had any actuation issues on any of the keys. It's still a shame that the keyboard backlighting didn't receive the same kind of loving, as it still, looks a bit spotty, but at least that's just more of an aesthetic thing and doesn't really impair the use of the keyboard or the typing experience. That said though, Illegear mentioned that if anyone has any issues with their keyboard, they would swap it out for you, provided of course that it is not user damage. While I can't say that I am pleased that the Ionic shipped with a shoddy keyboard to begin with, I would also like to commend Illegear for taking action on it because, hey, you know what? It's nice that a company does listen to feedback and the complaints of its consumers. Examining the rest of the laptop, it seems like it's not only the keyboard that has improved, but also the protruding bezels of the screen that I complained about before that now seems to be fixed and looks perfect now. So overall, it does look like they're being a lot more careful with the build quality of the systems they sell. Anyway, I know that some of you have asked for this, and since I missed out on it on my initial review, so here's a webcam and internal microphone test on the Illegear Ionic 15. I think it looks not too bad, at least in good light. It's not the best maybe, but yeah, you know what? I think it's par for course of what we expect from webcams on laptops these days. Anyway, just a really short video and update for the most part to let you guys know about how things stand with the Ionic and the keyboard issues. You know what? I think I'll tell you guys what I told Illegear as well. So, you see, for the most part, I feel that Malaysian consumers are quite skittish and afraid when it comes to buying Malaysian brand products, especially when it involves a large sum of money with something like a laptop. Therefore, in order for them to rid themselves of this perceived image that compared to big name brands like MSI, ASUS, or Dell, Malaysian-born brands are inferior, they have to work almost doubly as hard and have to have really good levels of QC, support, and just do the things that give confidence in consumers to win their decisions and of course spending choices. I mean, yeah, that's just how it is, and so that's why I like what Illegear has done here. I support these kinds of actions, and moving forward, I very much hope that they do increase and tighten their build quality standards so that they can deliver great products at compelling prices, because after all, there is just not much use in a product just being cheap or affordable, right? So yeah, if you like this video, or maybe like that Illegear does listen to feedback, give it a like. If you've got maybe some issues of your own that you would like them to know, leave it in the comments section down below, and I'm pretty sure that they'll probably be reading it. Hit the bell icon to get notified for when any of my new videos go live, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. My name is Yang, the TechRodent, and yes, I guess honest and harsh criticism does pay off from time to time, so it's really good to see something good coming out of it. Stay tuned as well, because they also sent me their Ionic 14 to look at, so you can expect a video review on that very soon. I will see you guys in the next video.